much gold from the Krugs and the Raptors. So Xmithy trying to make the most of having pushing mid lane against Zach.
Body Slam comes in, they get the dunk, and they get the first blood as well. Look at that, Xmithy getting the kill to Flame in the top lane. Proving the other, but still an equal gold game right now, and Sven waiting in the wings. He's gonna find Flame. Woo, nice little juke in the auto attack. Means not a lot of follow through. Gets rid of the passive, and here comes Corky! And he gets pushed right back in though with the let's bounce, pulls into the turret, stays alive. Xmithy now part of the fray. But be careful. TP up, you can't kill him.
Towards the turret, but there were minions there already.
Hanser flashed on, they got him in turret range! Absolute perfection out of Hanser, that was so immaculate. The trade kill comes in, but watch out, the CC's coming across. And it's 4 kills coming up. The ulti in doesn't really matter. A 3-for-1 advantage TSM. They completely crushed that fight under the turret.
Jungle. So they know that Xmithy, has passed by the top side, and that's why Svenskeren goes for that dive even between the two turrets.
Flame still wants to battle up against Hanser in this one. Gonna see what kind of damage he can deal, because now Smithy's in the fray, and he's gonna start stacking up the possible stuns. The flash and chase with the W, they're gonna get the damage out, but the stun gonna break as well. And despite the ulti pop, he's got no way out. I believe the ulti even popped for Xmithy to guarantee it comes through.
He who makes the first move in those situations can be punished. There goes Sven.
Blocks off the Valkyrie, but doesn't land the knockback just yet. Looks for the next play, though. Pulls an Xmithy. Here comes a big trade in towards Pobelter. But a forced flash out. The stun's going to land, though. They're going to land it all together. The TP is up, though. They can buy some time. Do they use it? Yes, they do. Teleports come in from both, actually. And they're going to see what happens to the bot lane now as he chops up one, but can't get the kill. The trade on the Zac in the mid lane did come through, but at the end of the day, it's TSM again. They both TP'd to try to stop it. Hanser shows up, but gets not much for it. Turret's 500 gold lead, but they've still got to use that gold at some point. They haven't backed in a while. A bit of a stun and a Biofrost, so the chase continuing for Xmithy. No ulti quite yet available. The slows are landing. They might get in the flash force. The dunk, though, still going to come through from downtown. Flame takes him out.
As Immortals was trying to join.
And they're going to catch him again. Hot out in the top river. Zac, one with the earth again.
Have been using to try and get these picks, and TSM may have bought themselves a little bit of time with that push, even though they don't get the turrets. Xmithy wants a piece of Svenskeren, but he'll just have to settle for chicken.
That's 2 straight defensive ultis out of him, and nice smite by Xmithy. Grabs the big chicken. This smite's going to be back up before too terribly long. They just can't rush Baron just yet. Looks to be engaged, though. Actually, Sven wants in. Gets a bit of damage, knocks them together. Here comes the charm, the knockup as well. The rest of the team going to join in. TP coming in just now for Flame. Do they have the damage over the big storm? Going to rage on, do plenty of damage. Sven right back into the mix yet again. By the storm knocked out, and now into Bloblets. Hanser already part of the mix. And the front line taking plenty of damage. Going to knock him down. Yes, 1 kill on a Sven. And the dunk into the back line. They get a double kill out for Pobelter. Looking for a second championship, but a knock up there. The re-engage for Hanser. Looks for the stun. Does pick up Ole. Running away, but he's going to lose his life, and now Biofrost's going to fall. 4-1 advantage Immortals.
Immortals had been accruing in items, and the fact that Doublelift hadn't shopped, even though he was in a position to free hit for much of that fight, paid off for Immortals in a big way.
I think he had just barely by the time that fight came through. His Hurricane gave him 4,000 damage to this one, but now the re-engage coming across, going to find a couple of knockups. Looking to knock down Ole, gets the shield up in time and stays alive. The charm running back to the back line, and nothing with the let's bounce either. The fight has continued as Pobelter wants to chase in towards this Zac at half HP. Going to push Svenskeren away, chases in towards Double. The crit coming in for plenty of damage. Now Bjergsen joins the fight for a slow as well. Here comes Xmithy. Can they get the stun? Not quite just yet, but the health bar is so dangerously low out of this as Xmithy still holds the front line, and they all stay alive as Flame pushes the bot lane.
It's actually down, but they've got another wave to push with.
They get a lot of damage to this one. Turret down to 2/3 so far. Who wants to engage with TSM? Pretty much nobody. Is Baron timing out in a few seconds, but they finish the turret in time. The engage comes across. They found Corky. They've got him. The shutdown comes through into Pobelter, and it's now the fight. 5v4. Can they get more? Cataclysm comes across, but Bjergsen getting the kill to Cody's son. Only 3 left alive. Another knockup in for Biofrost, but it's Ole on the wings trying to buy some time. Now the disengage for the IMT tanks. The solo lane in the jungle trying to run away, and they will survive, but a 3-for-0 to TSM right as Baron falls off.
And it was Doublelift who snuck enough feathers behind Pobelter and Cody's son to get the root while they were greeting for that turret. Such a critical turn here as Bjergsen picked up a couple of kills, and they still want Xmithy.
Xmithy forced to ult to buy some time, still the flash get away, and then the Arctic Assault, more like an Arctic Retreat, gets away with it. It was a fog of war. There's no guarantee this is happening. Blue Trinket used the right time. Sven is around the wings. Can Ole stop him? He's not going to go for it just yet. And they're going to get the elastic slingshot to come out. He is going to dive into this one. Here comes the team fight. Flame's going to disengage. Nice knock him out of the back line. They pull in Ole. The Cataclysm to pull him right back in. Look at the damage of it. They've knocked down Biofrost. But the fight continues with Ole dropping out of health. But no, a double kill first. In the back line, trade it back. It's all the damage out of Hanser. Staying alive, but it's Cody's son still able to hit. And he's killed everybody on this one. Only 2 dead for Immortals. The ace coming through cleanly, and Baron is a formality.
Be able to flash away from.
Immortals already heavily weakened this bottom side turret, though, and they're returning to the site of the team fight, TSM were able to sneak through the feathers. See if they can do it again. Only a couple of shots left.
So that's the turret falling, so there's a lot less distance to cover. The first blade color already used, now the inhibitor open, and normally a team will not defend when the turret's already gone, but they're gonna go for this one. Knock him out. Oh, wait, let's bounce. Only pulls in the support, though. He's gonna pop the shield, stays alive. A nice storm comes across. That's gonna be the first kill. And Otter's dead. There's no backline threat anymore. As the second kill comes in, Rakan is gone. And Immortal with a double kill on Cody's son, looking to make it keep happening. But it's a knockup with the flash from Flame on a Bjergsen. 3 kills so far, and it's only the backline left, and he can't do much with it as the double actually came through for Flame. And Doublelift can now only watch as suddenly it's going to be Immortals picking up the kills in the Nexus turrets. Looking to knock down the minions 5v1. I'm not sure he can do this one. Brothers from the buy some time. Watch Skill Flame. No blade call yet to be had, though. And Pavot's looking to kill him, his ex-teammate from 2 teams ago, onto the turret. As the turrets fall, the Nexus now laid bare, and Immortals gonna tie up the series 1-1, hoping to be and gain that first championship.
We have ourselves a series here at the TV Garden. Immortals have arrived. That was such a strong performance by xSmithy, completely changing his goals from game 1 to game 2. Does get kills in the early game, but specifically finding the mid-game fights.